What's happening, comic fans? My February shipment from MyComicShop.com just arrived. Here's box number one. It's a big boy. And here's box number two. But wait! Yeah, check out that big gash there. Did my comic survive? Let's find out. All right, people, jumping right in, we have Sanction. This is a 5-issue miniseries from Mad Cave Studios. I think it's Studios, right? Yeah. Another publisher out there is doing good work, creating some cool titles out there. So we have to talk about them another time. But the premise of this one just sounded right up my alley. So when this pre-order came up for this trade, I jumped right on it. So looking forward to checking that out. And then we get into some interesting single issues to start off with. First up, it's all going to be spider related. This was actually damaged because, well, I can't pull it up right now, but I'll show you a picture of that. The box is messed up upon shipment, and this was the only book that really took any significant damage. So I hit them up right away, and they shipped me out another copy. It's actually shipped and received before I got to record this video. I planned to do this one a while ago, but here we are. In this one, Ultimate Spider-Man 1, I have no idea. Free Comic Book Day, it was just in there. And I had to make sure I didn't actually order this. So, and apparently I wasn't the only one. I found out on Reddit that somebody else got this too for free. So I was like, okay. So randomly just kind of thrown in there. But yeah, Amazing Spider-Man 65. Got that replaced. So appreciate my comic shop and their customer service. Always taking care of the people. And now we move on. Got a lot of Marvel on the front end of this because I had already kind of separated a lot of them to note down the digital codes. But we got Wolverine 6 there, and 5, The Call of the Adamantine, and then Uncanny X-Men number 9, Hunted by the Wolf Pack. And I can finally catch up on all the Iron Man. So you got Iron Man number 4, and then this cool ass cover by Ruan for number 2, which I had to pick up. Avengers number 23. The Raid on Grey Malkin. 404. Uncanny number 8. Cool ass cover. A lot of colors there. As well as here. Uncanny number 8. Gambit variant. I think that's Mercado. Did that. And you have Miles Morales Spider-Man number 29. Cool action cover. Lots of colors on that as well. And then do this one. Amazing Spider-Man 65. This is the point, basically 65 point D, the point deaths variant. I hate the decimal. When I do decimal stuff, it's just unnecessary. 66. This should be Cara Andrews. And then there's Iron Man number 1. There's some pretty interesting covers, and I do like the design of this suit and just the art of it. But it definitely is not matched by the artist of the interiors. It would be cool if Ruan had did the interiors as well, but so be it. And we got Moon Knight, Fist of Khonshu number 4, Psylocke number 3, the variant by Villalobos, and Uncanny X-Men number 6 variant there. Just missed that one, so I had to correct that. It's like, oh, you know what? Let me get some cool Gambit art. And then I think this is Lyrics. I don't know how to pronounce her name. X-Men number 10 variants featuring Magic. And this one mostly covered by, I'll read it, but Patrick Gleason, Wolverine Revenge number 4 variant. This is a cool looking ass cover. So yeah, it's like I just had to get that. And then we got some TMNT love. Lots of turtles in this haul. Kind of scattered about, so we'll see. So we got the sketch variant for number 1. As I rack up a few more of those for some potential convention commission. So I have 2 copies of that. And then just Kari Randolph variant for number 1 as well. It's all 4 turtles. Colors there. So, and then another thing I did, picked up all of these individual turtle covers. So each cover for the first 4 issues is done by the series artist or the issue artist, and so to match the turtle, so there's 3 by Leonardo. That should be Cliff Chang. 2, Raphael Albuquerque, Michelangelo. Number 4, Chris Burnham, Donatello. And then another Michelangelo, another Leonardo. And the rest are, oh, there's another one. And then we got Raphael by Joel Jones. So kind of get all 4 in there a little bit. We'll see. So yeah, so I have 2 of each of these now. The idea being just have one set, and then I want another set to potentially frame side by side. Just 1 through 4 in that order, perhaps. But yeah, just something total love. So that'd be a nice little some framed work to go up. And then we got some facsimiles, Brave and the Bold 29, and then Fantastic Four #1. They're doing the facsimiles for the first 12 issues of Fantastic Four. I guess kind of gearing up for Fantastic Four First Steps, whatever the subtitle of that movie is. And there's the other copy of Donatello. So that should be all of them, I believe. I already had the Raphael one from when I first pre-ordered that one. So it just needed a second copy of that one and then 2 copies of all the others to catch up. So that's everything. And then we get to The Moon is Following Us, #2 and #5. So I catching up with this run. So I have the next issues of this one. Daniel Warren Johnson, Riley Rossmo, shout out to him. Mike Spicer. So first issue was cool. I'm digging it. So dove all into that, I guess. And then X-Men Prime, just an issue I was missing. I do have 2 copies of that. She-Hulk #12, another issue I was missing. I read the series back then, but for some reason I just missed the 12th issue. So I had to snag that finally. So it was only 12 issues. I was not a big fan of Brian Pulido's art, but the overall story was dope. Just visually, it just didn't appeal to me as much. But I guess that was just a concession I made just for the overall story and being a She-Hulk fan. This one, just a variant I wanted. Chris Bachalo and Tim Townsend on this one. Uncanny X-Men #12. So, yeah, just coolest cover. Gunslinger Spawn #39. This is Donna, might be Donna Kilo cover. Hell on Earth is Coming. Batman, Superman, World's Finest #35. 20,000 Leagues Under. And then Spawn the Scorch #37. There's your little sketch variants for TMNT 1. So those will be fun to do. Get something worked on those. Batgirl #4. Who's that? Yeah, so Micah did that cover. And we have Batman vs. Commander Star. All in #157 for the fate of Gotham. And Gunslinger Spawn #40. Blade Red Band #4. So the Blade Red Band ones are interesting because they are not available digitally. Like even with the Blood Hunt ones, you could still get the Blood Hunt Red Band copies, but then still be able to have them digitally. They'll just be the standard versions. But for Blade Red Band, there's just nothing. So that's kind of an interesting choice. And then this cool ass cover for Detective 1093 by Michael Janin. I like the fire all on this. That's just dope as hell. Flash Enter Warlord #17. Mike Del Mundo doing fantastic work as always. Justice League Unlimited. Dawn of the Atom Project. JLU #3. King Spawn #41. Oh my. Then we go Power Girl #17. Flying Away, baby. Oh yeah. I think this was Chuma. Nope. David Baldion and Romulo Fajardo Jr. This one is Mike Del Mundo again. Wonder Woman 17. Look at that. That's cool as hell. And then TMNT #6. Oh yeah. Look at the turtles. Sky High. Juan Ferreira jumped on this one at 5 or 6. I forgot now. But see that? Another facsimile. Of course, we're going to keep rocking with the X-Men facsimiles. So here's Uncanny X-Men /X-Men 131. Prisoners of the White Queen. Got Phoenix, the X-Men, Hellfire Club, Inner Circle, the Hellfire Club Guards. Oh yes, all that good stuff. And then the moon is following us, number 3 and number 4. Yeah, fighting to save the life of their kid. And last up, not least, we have X-Men Prime number 1. It's another one I needed. It's Elizabeth Torque, I believe. Yeah, Elizabeth Torque and Carmen Carnera. Sometimes I get them mixed up. There's different styles, but I don't know. Sometimes I get them mixed up, but both have just cool ass styles. And the actual last final issue of this haul, which I had already separated, and I'll pull it back in. We have Target Comics. Oh yeah, Volume 7, number 9, from way back when. And yeah, this one, just golden age book I've wanted, Novelty Press, 1946. Yeah, I'm digging Target Comics. This might be, I don't know if I'm going to go after the whole run, but I have like a lot of the issues that I've read from them. And yeah, definitely one that's just sharp. And this is a cheap buy. I've already upgraded since then. I just wanted to see what the hell was going to look like. It listed as a good, I think they might have had it at 2.0 or something, but it was one they didn't have actual scans of. It was just stock photos. So I was mostly curious to see how it was going to actually look. So I think it was like $8, $9. So I figured, what the hell? So it is absolutely beat the hell up. But yeah, you can kind of see a whole lot of damage up there. And it's just all sorts of jacked up. So many, many decades ago. But yeah, Target Comics. So yeah, so that's that, all the single issues, but we're not done yet. So let's get to the end of this video. All right, so before we get to this and wrap up the video, yeah, you saw this. So luckily the box took some battle damage, but most of the books were pretty well still protected, and only the one book took any actual damage. Some of it, a couple of books, like the bags and boards, were dinged up a bit, and the damage to the actual books is pretty negligible. But I will be reaching out for that one ASM book because, yeah, that's going to have to get replaced. But now we're not done yet. As I said, we still got the big boy. So, some of you should know if you saw my, was that December? Yeah, my December previews when I did a highlights video for December pre-order stuff, or stuff that was available for pre-order in December. Ooh, yeah, December. And this was one of the books. Oh my goodness. I didn't do a January one like I said I planned to. That just didn't happen. Still got time to do a February one, so we'll see how that goes. Uh-oh. Good thing I did this like this, because I was not anticipating all these packing peanuts. And oh my. Holy packing peanut, people. Let's try to do this without making a mess. Oh, so wait, did they do, okay, so it is the box within the box. Holy hell. This is not gonna work. Wait a second. I think I got it. I figured it out now. How to do this right. There we go. Problem solving, people. Oof. Oh yes. Anything else in there? Or just, well, I'm not gonna toss this box because I'm gonna have packing peanuts everywhere. So actually, yes I will. Oh my goodness. Oh sweet goodness. Alright. Boom. Here we are. Oh yeah. So is this the, oh yeah, Penguin Random House to MyComicShop.com to Geno. Holy big box. Hope you all stuck around and didn't want to miss this. Thank you for this, because I was definitely gonna, but I'm usually pretty good about making a shallow slice, but this was on there just in case any of you crazy slicers attempt to destroy your box. I might use this to make I need another box, and we'll get to what in a second. But here it is, Paul Smith Uncanny X-Men Artist Edition. And I love these boxes. You have that little cover there label, which I honestly wouldn't mind being a little bit bigger, but here it is in all its glory. Paul Smith Uncanny X-Men Artist Edition. Yeah, buddy. Wolverine and Rogue. Wolverine on the back. IDW published. Oh, yes. So, just celebrating Paul Smith's work on his brief but well-received run on Uncanny X-Men. So, yeah, if you enjoy art, I've talked about this before, but if you enjoy art, these things are just absolutely glorious. Out of the John Byrne and the Dave Cockrum X-Men artist, the only one I don't have for X-Men is the Jim Lee one. Is there a fifth X-Men one? I don't know, but still plan to get that one. And yeah, just dig the idea of these overall. And I will do I actually will do a separate kind of flip through of this one, just because. So yeah, that is that. Again, dig these boxes. And why I said I'm keeping that box, because I have one of these that I think the John Byrne one I actually got from another comic shop, and it did not come in a box like this. It was just a book, but I want a box to match the other two, like this one. So I might customize that one to fit that third book, just so they all kind of uniform with that. But yeah, so I dig this one. Yeah, so that's it. MyComicShop.com. Again, One Damage Book. We'll be reaching out to them. They're usually pretty good about that. For the other time I had some severe damage to a box, they took care of that swiftly, and so great service as always, which is why I appreciate them and continue shopping with them and their services. So yeah, that is that. MyComicShop.com, big order, lots of stuff, pre-orders, back issues, all sorts of greatness. And yeah, that is that. Share your thoughts in the comments below. Just anything, what you're reading, collecting. Let's just talk comics. Always enjoy the interactions, and let's kind of help this thrive. And so that's that. Happy reading, happy hunts, happy collecting. I'm Gino. This is genotalkscomics. Thanks for watching, and peace out.